Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm Suzanne and this is my June and July empties. I just combined them because there wasn't that much in June. The first one, I don't have the original package because I gave it to my sister to reuse. She has some powder she wanted to put into it. So I do have the new one. I did buy a new e.l.f. HD powder. This is what it looks like. I'm not using this yet because I have a Laura Mercier that I want to finish up, but I really do like this e.l.f. I actually think I like it better than Laura Mercier, so. Okay, I'm not gonna put the lid on because I know it's loud. And I have my fan going because I'm sweating. Anyhow, so that one was done. As you can see, I liked it and I did repurchase. I have a Pharmacy Green Clean Mini, which is this one. And it's got makeup on it because I used it to wash it off and I didn't clean it. I love these, as I've said before. They don't seem to be selling this. They sell a different version, which I don't want. So I am trying out some new ones. This is their original. I think it was, I thought I read somewhere that it was like a lime, but that's not a lime on it. It's a nice scent, but I preferred their real scented ones, which you'll see coming up. But yeah, I mean, if they come back with it, I would buy it again. I loved it that much, and I'm willing to, especially if I get it on sale, to get more of those. This was a gift from my mother-in-law years ago, and I finally finished it, and I can't zoom out anymore. This is from Kors, I'm not sure. This is the Sea Lavender Body Cleanser. This is very nice. I like the scent. It had a nice consistency. I do like their products. And this is the big one. This is 400 mils or 13.53 ounces. And my mother happens to be Greek, and it's a Greek product, so that's probably one reason too she bought it. So I really like this. I have so much bath gels and things like that, so I would purchase the Kors again, just down the road, because I'm trying to work through what I have, at least get it down to a non-ridiculous amount. e.l.f. Wow Brow in neutral brown. I think that was in a project, and I think after I updated the project, I got rid of the tube, so I don't see it here. But that one I'm not going to buy again just because I didn't feel like it really did too much. When I first bought it, I liked the tube. I bought another tube, and I was like, I'm still trying to find something that I really, really like. Sephora, maybe. I do have a Sephora one I'm using. The Vichy Mineral Sunscreen. This is Mineral 89, broad spectrum SPF 30. This was nice, but it's pilled under my makeup, and I know I didn't check to see if you know, it's oil-based, was water-based, and all that stuff, but this is actually kind of expensive. I think I looked it up and it was like, well, I did look it up because I'm doing a total. This was like $30 for 50 mils, 1.7 ounces. So I'm not purchasing this again. I do have CeraVe that I'm using right now, and I actually quite like it. And then we have Lancome, and I'm going to mispronounce this. This is the I can't say it. Monster Bit. I actually did like this. I've used these before, and I didn't think I liked them as much, but I did enjoy this. And there's the wand. I don't know if I would purchase it. There's a lot of mascaras that I like that are less expensive, that, you know, I would purchase first, but it was nice for a deluxe sample. The next one I'm proud of is the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth, and this has a sunscreen in it. It's only 18, but it's from Maybelline. I don't know if I said that. And this is in 110 porcelain, and I scraped it out, and I did have to put whitener in it to lighten it up a little, because even though it says it's porcelain, it was kind of dark, and I have a slight tan. I don't stay out in the sun enough, but I am so sorry for the sniffling. Yeah, so I like this. I do have another one. I bought the matte one by mistake, but I haven't been wearing a lot of foundation. I've just been doing sunscreen and powder, so we'll see. I'll get working on those. And that was the last one for June. And that came to $84 for June. So I just rounded up. If it was 99 cents, I didn't bother with that. And for July, there's more. So this, I don't know where we got these. I don't know if we got them for like Christmas, or we have a few of these around the house. This one I did finish. This is Coty New York Pomegranate what is this? Hand and body lotion. I think this was in my 50 Shades of Black, so I saved it for the update that I've already uploaded that one. It was nice. It's a little liquidy. I don't know if there's anything left in here. Because well, it is a lotion, but it's pretty liquidy. But I mean, it's not bad. When you in a pinch, you need a hand lotion. They're very inexpensive. I looked them up to find the price, and I think you get like 3 of them for like $12 or something, so it's not too bad. The next one, this one was very nice. This I think I got at TJ Maxx. This is from Dionysus. This is the Goat Milk Body Lotion in Lavender Blossom. This was also in the 50 Shades of Black, which I finished. This is thicker, even though they're both lotions. Not too much thicker, but it's thicker. So it's a little thicker. It's a very nice lotion. I've been trying to be good. I didn't grow up with lotioning, so I am trying to rectify that because my skin is dry. This is one of my favorites, and I have to be careful because, let's see, this expired 2023. It was, you know, and there's cat fur everywhere, I'm sorry. This is the Dr. Dennis Gross Extra Strength Daily Peel. My skin does like this. I don't use it every day, and they are expensive, so I use them once in a while, which is probably not good, but, you know, they're like $90 for, I forgot how many. But, yeah, if you keep them too long, they start, I think it was Paula from a beauty guru made me do it. She said they ate through the packaging. This one, I don't know if it was this one or another one I used, but my skin's not sensitive, and my skin was burning, so I ended up taking it off pretty quickly. But I do have a few more, though, so I'll try it out. A mini CeraVe sunscreen. I have the big one in this. I found the sample, so I wanted to use it before it expired, which isn't next year. But these are nice. Just a note if you want to try it. If you don't get the tinted, it is pure white, and it will look white even on very white skin. So I have a big container of it, and I just started putting some foundation in it to tint it a little. I have the tinted one for my face, which is fine, but the straight up one is very white. Ulta Clear Brow Gel. This is kind of a de-stash I wrote because it does not hold anything. It was, I think this was in an advent calendar I got from, I can't get it open, from Ulta. You know, just the usual. I'm going to save these spoolies. I was doing that wildlife, Appalachian Wildlife, I forgot. They were taking the mascara wands. Sorry, I can't think. The mascara wands, and they help the wildlife combing out fleas and things like that. But since they're not taking that anymore, I'm actually saving some of these for when I'm done with these brow glues. I have a regular gel, hair gel, and I'm going to use them on that. Next up is Pharmacy Sweet Apple Clean. And this is the one I just mentioned a while ago. I prefer the scented ones. I liked this one a lot. This was really good. I had 2 of the big ones initially. Can't say, but I can really wipe that one out. Yeah, it's just a really, really good cleansing balm. So sad. Peach and Lily Glass Skin Water Gel Moisturizer. I'm trying to use up some of my samples here. I like the gel. It's a gel texture one, and I really like that. This has been a while, so I don't know. Yep, we got a little bit out of there. So it's just a gel. And it's nice. You know, it's a good moisturizer. My skin's basically more on the normal side now, not really dry, and definitely not oily. So it's kind of hard to tell if it's fantastic because I don't have any issues right now. I'm sure I will eventually. But I did like the texture on that. But at this point, I wouldn't go out and purchase a full one because I don't really have the need for it. I love my Belief, which does help. Of course, under here, I wrote down this one. This is the Shiseido Facial Cotton Squares. I get these at TJ Maxx. They are $8.99 for how many? For 165. And actually, I cut them in half because I don't need a full one. And I just use them for toner and stuff like that. I don't use them for like nail polish remover just because I use lint-free wipes from that, but I love these. I have a huge stock of these. Every time I go in there and I see it, I grab one or two. So those are super nice. Next up is the Grande Lash Conditioner. I did buy 2 of these. They were on sale at the latest Ulta sale. And I've gone through multiple tubes of these. And it just gets to a point where you can see the wand got a little gross. I don't know if that was from eyeliner, because I usually put it on after I put on my eyeliner and my eye makeup. So that's probably just remnants of that. But this actually lasts me a pretty long time. If you're a 3-month user, you would just get rid of it in 3 months. I don't even remember how long I've had this, but I kind of go to the, I can't get anything out of it, or the wand looks like that. So I do have 3 more, I think, that I'm using. Oily Genius Remover. Now, I got this in a color pass. This is not the remover in here. I saved the bottle in it because I have a bigger bottle. This, I have to say, it was amazing. I've been using Onyx from TJ Maxx, and I have in a big bottle, and for some reason, I don't know if acetone can expire. I don't know what it is, but it does not work. I won't even take a cream off. And then I have Beauty Secrets by Sally. That's actually Sally Beauty. That's actually what's in here, because it's a big bottle. It's just easier. But this stuff was so good that I ended up going and ordering 3 bottles from Orly directly to get the free shipping, and I got the 2 big bottles and this size bottle, because I didn't need any more nail polish. There was nothing that I was really interested in, but I was really surprised how good this stuff is. It dissolved the glitters and everything. It got it off. I do soak them usually with clips. Let's put that over there, because this looks terrible because I was getting catnip for my cat when it was wet, so it got destroyed. I'm going to change it today. But yeah, this actually is an Orly, and it's just a cream. But when I use glitters or anything like that, or flakies, I usually put the clips on because it takes some scrubbing to get it off. Good Molecules Caffeine Energizing Hydrogel Eye Patches. They were nice. They're starting to dry out. I had them for a while. I'm not gonna get these. I had bought from Pacifica the reusable eye patches, so I just get a serum and I'll use those when I remember, if I remember. This Jenny Darden Hydration Peptide Cream. I like the texture, but not enough to, there's not enough in here to notice any difference, so just a sample to use up. And this Ulta pencil sharpener. I decided to retire this, and I just looked it up to get the price, and they don't have this one anymore, but they have this really cool one. It has like a six different sizes, depending on how you use your, what pencils you use. That might be good. I really only use this one. I don't have any. Like, this would have been for like the milk, not milk, color was milk. NYX, the NYX jumbo pencils, you would need that size, but this is most of my pencils, so I'm not going to buy the one with the 6, but I did buy a new one, but I think before they got rid of the 2. And I haven't updated yet, which was the Queen, another Pen Bites the Dust, so I have to do that. This is the Tree Hut Apple Macchiato Shea Sugar Scrub. I like this one. I went on a little buying binge on these Tree Huts, so I need to cool it, and I want to try some other brands. So I have one more out, which is fantastic, and it's leaking all over this. Oh no. Oh well. Oh, they get dirty so easily, this poster board. And that was it for the empties. These are the, oh no, I missed one. This Ellis Brooklyn Myth. I did like this, and I think I said in another one that I don't think they make this one anymore, but I don't like it enough, and I gotta go out. So crazy. This one I found at the bottom. I did like this, actually. This is the NYX primer. Bear With Me Hydrating Gel Primer. And I just did throwback 30, and I didn't realize it was at the bottom of my Empties container. But I did like this. So we have some declutters. I am decluttering. I had this in lip service, and I mentioned lip service. I was going to declutter. There's actually a window Dose of Colors, Let's Cuddle. Now, this I got an Ipsy, and I haven't had Ipsy for years. And I was on a hunt for the perfect brown. As you could tell, the age probably of what the color is. It looks terrible on my lips. It looks different, and it's just a weird texture. It's soft. It's like a moussey texture, but I didn't like the way it dries down, so I don't need to hang on to this because I've said in other videos, if you've seen them, to finish this up, just to finish it up, I'm wasting time, I feel, on stuff that I enjoy. So that's why I'm doing a little more decluttering. Otherwise, these are going to the grave with me because there's no way I'm gonna get through all these. And then you can see my ColourPop. I'm kind of getting tired of the Super Shocks. I've not bought any new ones, even though I got tempted at one point. This is Up Late. These are dried out. I've tried rehydrating them. I can't get them to rehydrate. This is just basically glitter at this point, and you can see where I tried scraping it out. I've put Duraline, I've put the MAC mixing medium in it, and it's not that special that I need to go through all this. So yeah, I'm done with that. ColourPop Get Shady Bronzer. I don't know if the color changed or my perception of it changed. It looks more orange on me now, and honestly, I don't really want to use bronzer that much. I have an Ulta one that I like. I don't know if you can see that. To me, that looks orangey. So I'm gonna get rid of this. My goal was to originally to finish it, but like I said, I kept putting it on, and I didn't like it. This one's Lightning Bug, and you can see it's just falling apart. It's so dry. It's pretty. I don't know if I'm gonna get any. Yeah, you can see there the color base, but it's just chunky, and then it ends up all over my face, and I'm done with it, and I need to wait. And then the last one is Haze, and I've had it sitting in there for a while, so I think this is just another dried out one. It looks pretty, but I didn't like it on, and it doesn't really go on that well, so unfortunately, oops. And unfortunately, I think that's just because you know, getting all hyped up and buying a bunch of them, and then you don't use them in time, so they just dry out. Some people are successful at rehydrating them, but I'm not, and I don't want to mess with them anymore. So that is it. I do have for July, my total was, that is not the paper, my total was $118, and then year to date is $979.91, which I'm pretty proud of. So that is it for my 2-month empties, and hopefully I will have enough for August that we don't have to skip them all. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you in the next video.